Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships use... He leaps for it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, they've got it again. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal! Carvajal makes the interception. No, that's been intercepted. Traoré. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
They're back on the ball again. Oh, he's having a go! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it shoots! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Valverde going forward. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rodrigo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to retrieve it. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Asensio cuts it out. Now it's Rodrigo. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. And he's heaved it away. And they've got a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Mbappe, just the keeper in his way. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Now and the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Mastantuono. That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Madrid look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a sharp pass. And it's Tchouaméni. Nicely aimed pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Bellingham. Garcia. Oh, that's fabulous. Courtois claims comfortably. Now that's well seen too. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's destined for the flank. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bellingham. Looking for the run. Garcia. It's a goal kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now this could be... And the finish! And that has faded wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for options for movement. Somewhat off target. Carreras is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Garcia. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Fantastic from Rodrigo! A finish right from the top draw! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice physical challenge. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, strongly challenged there. The muscular approach does pay off here. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got away. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Tchouaméni, and he was quick to react. Threads one in. And he plays one through. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That'll be a corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Rudiger. Mbappe. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, super find. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alaba. Valverde. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Rodrigo walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. This ended up in no man's land. And that was asking for too much. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's played through for him. Ramon. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is a great pick out. Good ball, good take. It's off target and by quite a way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, someone I see as being a well-rounded forward is Alvaro Morata. You can expect a lot of balls into the box when he's leading the line, with him being so good in the air. And he does score a lot of headed goals, something I see as the outstanding quality in his game.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Como still without a single shot on target. That is a little undercooked. Paz. Well-timed, excellent interception. Maida. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Kakare. Paz. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Como with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good effort! And he can thump it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's picked out the run. And it's been hooked away. Almost half an hour in now. He has found a way through. And this is Morata. Shoots! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Como are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's had it nicked away. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. And he's picked it up out wide. Has to go back here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Short changes him with that pass. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paz is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Como can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Moreno. He won't be happy with that one. Half-time getting close now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That has not gone well. That's a little off target. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Johnston. He's found a way through. Oh, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
There's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Johnston. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
And it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. We expected better, and so did he. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. And he's quick to return it. He's having a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. Morata! No, not the best of headers. Morata. Kakari. That has been cut short. Alberto Moreno. Nicely weighted ball. Engels. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Ramon cuts it out. Oh, that's well spotted. Alberto Moreno. And they're back on the ball again. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Tierney. That'll be a throw. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
A probing pass. No, he's just misjudged, and it's been given away. Engels. That's a sharp pass. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Morata! And he couldn't finish.
Morata has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Kakare. He's got away. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Here's a shot! Tierney. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he latch on to this? Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Engels. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contact. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again. And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Como leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Gray goes for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
The most accurate pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. And the shot! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of...
And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Morata picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So things are underway. Martinelli. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital...
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that was no routine save.
João Neves is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great leap!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's going for goal! No, just not quite.
João Neves really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Mosquera makes the interception. Lewis Skelly. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good climb! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Brilliantly cut out. Gabriel Jesus. That's an imaginative pass. No, it's come to nothing. Now it's Madueke. Marquinhos proves too strong. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Madueke. And it's Ødegaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Norgard. Martinelli. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Jesus. The ball has bounced loose now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well-timed, excellent interception. It's a really well-measured ball.
Arsenal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
That has ended up in no man's land. Ødegaard. Spread out to the left. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's well spotted. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
aimed beyond the defence. And it's Mendes. Tries to play it through. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Vitinha. Good chance here! He's done very well to get to that.
Vitinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Martinelli venturing down the left. Can he get on the end of this? Cross into the box. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Calafiori. Norgard. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through, and he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Kvaratskhelia has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Madueke looking to receive chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Here's the header! And kept out by the most... And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain have clearly never been through finishing school. General play is good, finishing is awful.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Norgard. Zubimendi. He's got away. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Gabriel Jesus. And it's Vitinha. And that could set him on his way. Lewis Skelly. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lewis Skelly. Norgard. This is a promising build-up. Now Zubimendi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
That is good alertness. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ambitious ball here. Mosquera kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That could spell trouble. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, no joy this time. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Norgard. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great vision. Passing is crisp and sharp. Paris Saint-Germain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub.
Good effort from distance. Takes the shot! And that is high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's an errant pass. Now it's Doué. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Madueke. And a chance! Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. Gonzalo Ramos.
Really well played. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's made its way to him.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And he's there to get it away. Threads one in, but that has not gone well.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Madueke. He's found a way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Now it's Ramos. Doué has it in a wide position. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Marquinhos is there, and he can pick it up. Mosquera.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Capier attempts a clearance. Number 3 coming up. Deftly away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Doué, he's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Oh, he's done it! Has he He just might have won it! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Extra time is number 14.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0. Calafiori. Martinelli. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Doué. Hakimi. He is through here. Doué! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Mosquera does really well to win the ball there. Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. The message is clear. None shall pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Martinelli. And it is half-time in extra time.
And if you do have a chance today, please
So the
take some time
breakthrough
out to give your
has come.
support to our better
Will it
stadium
prove
group.
enough to get over the line? 15 minutes still remain. And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Ødegaard. And it's Ruiz. Not the most accurate pass. Chips it through. Capie kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Jesus. Nicely spread. It's a good spell of possession, this. That is ended up in no man's land. Zubimendi has it out wide and in space. Big chance! And no mistake. Arsenal are level. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Now it's Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ødegaard.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
All hands on deck for this one. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Norgard. Now it's Ramos. Doué. And he's managed to get free. So there you have it. Penalties. Paris Saint-Germain tie it up just about.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. A picture of calm despite the moment. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Ødegaard is the man who's second in line. Oh, Cooley does it!
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Kvaratskhelia, second to go. No, denied remarkably. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Up by 2. And that is a giant step towards the line.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
And that will do it. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
We are just getting started. Doué gets into a good position. Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
15 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, super find. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Tries to pass it through. Forced to go back. Gabriel Jesus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Doué, and he's managed to get free. Doué! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
João Neves. Calafiori does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ramos. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He's not got that quite right. Oh, important interception. Fabian Ruiz. That's a sharp pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. He's found a way through. Martinelli. Martinelli proves just a little bit too strong. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Doué. He's through here. Now it's Ramos. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Paris Saint-Germain are one down despite having the better chances here. Now it's Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Madueke is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's given it away. There's the shot! It was somewhat off target. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Doué in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's superb. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. This is a promising build-up. That pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a little off target. Ødegaard. Madueke making good progress on the right-hand side. No, not quite on the same wavelength. João Neves, and it's Ruiz. Mendes has the space to scheme. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Ramos. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gabriel Jesus.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's clever. Ødegaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Calafiori. Martinelli. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Ødegaard. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Ramos. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And the through ball. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's having a go! Threads one in. He's in a good chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a right smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. João Neves! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
52.
Zubimendi gets over and intercepts. Norgard. Oh, good spread. Now it's Madueke. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Tries to play it through. And it's Hakimi. He's picked his way through. Doesn't quite get there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Zubimendi gets across to intercept that. Ødegaard. And it's been played through. He is through here! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that's definitely not his best. And he cuts out the supply. Norgard. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Norgard. That has not gone well. João Neves. Shifted it to the flank. Looking to play him in. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. João Neves. He's found a way past. Zabani.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
João Neves. Well, that looks a decent ball. Incapuyi. Now it's Martinelli. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Nicely spread. Kvaratskhelia. Luis Skelly. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to return it. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Gonzalo Ramos clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Over to the right flank. And it's Ruiz. Played right into his path.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Looking for options for movement.
There will be one.
Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's a good ball out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We're up and running then. Some really good ball move. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Martinez receives it in a good position here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread out to the left. Now it's DiMarco. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Barella. And here's Zielinski. It's played through for him. And he was alert to it. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Barella. Now it's Richarlison. Not the most accurate pass. That's been slipped through. That's been cut out. Well played. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is, but he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet. If needed, he can play with his back to goal and be one that brings everyone else into play, and he's a significant influence.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He's picked his way through. Now here's the delivery. Martinez. Looking to play him in. Now it's Martinez. Tottenham have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball.
And he shoots! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Lautaro Martinez.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Thuram. Dumfries. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And it's been hooked away. Oh no, what has happened here? Dumfries looking to hit the byline here. Sarr, and he's being shifted off it. And here's Dumfries. And that is not getting there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Dumfries. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu is wide and looking to get onto this. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Sarr making a dash for it. Sarr. That is good strength. Dumfries did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. That's really well cleared. Spence. He's in a great position here. Tottenham have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's gone for it! Oh, what a ball! That's a nicely weighted pass.
There will be 1 minute added
Barella.
time.
That has not gone well. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Inter Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Inter Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bentancur. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Udogi does really well to win the ball there. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a throw-in. Acerbi. And it's Barella. Dumfries. And they are prompt with their pressing. Çalhanoğlu aimed beyond the defence. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Zielinski. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Inter Milan are still that goal to the good. Çalhanoğlu played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Almost an hour gone. Barella wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. Martinez. That'll be a throw. Tries from a long way out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Gallagher. And here's Di Marco. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Could be danger here. Bentancur. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Bentancur spots it and intercepts. Spence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is ended up in no man's land. No way through there. Sarr. João Palhinha. Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! In he goes again. It's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So that's two now without reply. He's having a shot! Zielinski. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He can run onto that. Now it's Martinez. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Now Sarr. Udogi. João Palhinha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedro Porro. Pass somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Spence. well-timed, excellent interception. Inter Milan have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Martinez. Always onto this. This looks promising. And that is masterful defending. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Carlos Augusto cuts out the pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Spence.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
João Palhinha.
There will be
Nicely waiting.
Shapes
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Acerbi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
And claimed it back swiftly. And time is up. Inter Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. From either side of the channel, an international derby. The shores of England and France separated by a mere 21 miles of water, and their history so deeply intertwined. It is a sporting rivalry with depth. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It's got all the ingredients. It is bound to be good.
Yeah, and this one I see as a game between two sides who know each other all too well, and games between the two have been generally close. While there will be quite a bit of probing and prodding, I'm expecting this to be nice and tight.
So things are underway. Now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Kane. Spread it left. Pass is just off target. Now it's Saka. He's got away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Kane, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Tchouaméni. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano,
Saka! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
you lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Rashford, and this is Kane. Dembele. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. No goals as yet. Dembele. Oh, this is a very good run. It's Dembele! And that is wildly off target.
France really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a little off target. He's looking wide, looking to play him in. Hernandez picks it up out wide. He carries far too far and out of play. Rice. Over to the right flank. Now it's Saka. Tries to pass it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's had it nicked away. He shifted it to the flank. Rice. And here's Kane. Rabiot. That's destined for the flank. Looking for options for movement.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. And he's gone backward here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Saka. And here's the chance to counter. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dembele. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rabiot promptly onto that, and that is that. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Kane. Rabiot. Ball played for Dembele. Anderson. Kane. Kane has got himself a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he welcomes it in. Dembele has it in a wide position. And that is headed for the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good ball, good take. Anderson. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Aimed at the far side. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Now it's Rashford. Oh, played right into his path.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. That's going wide left. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! He has found great chance! Superb goal!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That looks a good ball through. Koundé. It's a really well-measured ball. That's been cut out, well played. England still chasing a one-goal deficit here. It's played through for him. Kane. Kane proves just a little bit too strong. And the shot! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Anderson certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And he cuts out the supply. That's a good ball out wide. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. England have... Kane! Rabiot.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking. Spread to the right.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared. Anderson, big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Your impression so far, Jim?
England are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And it's Spence. Now, he's got space here. And that's an errant pass. Stones picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's Rashford! And that could come back to haunt them.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Olise and Koundé. Passing nice and neat.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Distributed tidily. Olise, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
Rashford. That's tidy. And it's Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. Rice. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good. Kane! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
England have their third corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Kane! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but...
And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players